Hello, 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 beautiful people. Welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace, and today we're going to be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 4. If you don't know, I am an avid watcher and a huge, huge fan of RuPaul's Drag Race. All seasons, well, I shouldn't say all seasons because season 7 was kind of a hot mess, but I mean that brought us Katya, so I mean you can't be mad at it. Anyway, so today I want to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 4, and the reason I want to talk about it is because my friend Caitlin, she lives in England now with her husband. Lucky her. I'm pretty sure she's sick of me talking about it because she doesn't get to watch it when it's happening. So a lot of the times I kind of spoil things for her. Like I just gave her all of the spoilers that I learned online. I learned that from Drag Race Spoilers on YouTube. So if you are interested in like figuring out what's going on, who's going to be the top 2 and all that other shenanigans, and who's going to win the next challenges and what the elimination order is, and to see if they're correct, go ahead, check them out. They're pretty awesome. I've been following them to keep track of my fantasy league. If you don't know, on All Stars they give you a fantasy league on VH1 and you have chances to win. Obviously I really feel like I will never be #1 because I missed the first episode. I didn't lock in my queens and I kind of lost points. But anyway, so I'm going to be talking about Drag Race, and I kind of want to I want to touch on past seasons, and I kind of want to talk about like everything, just because I need to rant. I'm kind of very upset. So anyway, if you don't watch Drag Race, or if you are planning on watching any of the future episodes and you don't want any spoilers or even possible spoilers, because these are all speculation based on what I've been watching online and looking up, I would suggest to stop watching, okay? So if you don't want any spoilers, or even if you don't want to just hear me rant about a whole bunch of drag queens, which I mean, who doesn't? Because I love drag queens. I think that they are fierce, magical, mythical creatures. Anyway, so if you don't want to watch this, just stop now. I don't want to hear in the comments, oh, well, you just ruined it for me. Oh, well, I'm telling you right now. Right now, stop the video if you don't want to watch spoilers. Okay, for those of you who have stuck around, we're going to be talking about what just happened on Friday. If you're watching this in the future, which you probably will be, you probably already know what happened, is that the queens had to lip sync against the existing queens. So in past seasons, season 2, I think they brought this rack around. In season 2, they had a chance to return by a comedy challenge where they paired up with the existing queens, and they got a chance to throw their comedy routine around, and I think the winners were, I'm not positive about their partners, but I know that the winners of that challenge was Tatiana and Detox, and Alyssa Edwards, and Alaska. Okay, now I know, I'm sure. So those were the 2 winners. They got to stay. They lip-synced against each other to stay for a spot. They both ended up getting a double Shantae You Stay, and so that was season 2. That's how the returning queens got a chance to come back. Season 3, they had a girl group challenge where they had to make up their own lip syncs, and then they had to portray a character and make it embody their character while they were dancing into a girl group. And it was the returning queens against the existing queens, and the existing queens won. So one existing queen who won the lip sync got a chance to bring back one of the other queens of their choice. And they got to eliminate one of their own. Who was it? It was Ben de la Creme won the challenge. And the lip sync, and she decided to eliminate herself. I'm gonna get to that later. So she eliminated herself, and she brought back Morgan McMichaels, and I love Morgan McMichaels, and I wish that she would have stayed longer, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You don't control the show. I don't control the show. I wish I did, because you know, I'd have the queens that I want all the time. And then this season, season 4, they got to lip sync for their life against each other. And this showed who, I mean, Drag Queen 101, if you can't lip sync, what are you doing here? So they got to lip sync for their life against each other, against one of RuPaul's songs, and the existing queens got to pick the songs, and the eliminated queens got to pick their partner. And the elimination order determined who picked first. So Latrice picked first, then Gia, then Farrah, and then last was Jasmine Masters. So Jasmine Masters actually got the leftovers, and she got to lip sync first for her life. So it was Jasmine Masters versus Trinity the Tuck Taylor. Trinity stayed, Jasmine left. You could just tell that Jasmine ran out of steam. She was exhausted halfway through the episode. Halfway through the song, not the episode. And you could just tell that she was losing stamina. She gave all of her all at the beginning, and she just kind of like slowly died down at the end. But I gotta say that her, I'm gonna call it a onesie, that her jumpsuit, sorry, I've been hanging out with my son too much. I mean, that's never a bad thing. But anyway, you could tell that she was exhausted, but her jumpsuit was amazing. She had like bedazzled roses all over it. Oh, I wish I had her body. Tall legs. I wish I had them. Tall, thin legs, just like Naomi's. So anyway, the second people to lip sync were Farrah Moan and Valentina, and I have to say, when I heard the lineup, I was so excited for Farrah, because she is just, she's just this gorgeous, gorgeous girl. And I don't know, I don't understand how she looks so flawless. Yes, I understand makeup and blah, 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 but she is flawless. There is never anything like wrong with her. I don't even know, I kind of want to like steal her skin, like there, even when she's not in makeup. Like flawless skin, and it just looks like dewy all the time. And I know that could be highlighter, but like, oh my god, I don't think I've ever met, or I've never met her, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody look just fan-frickin-tastic. And it kind of upsets me that she didn't get as long as she did on the show, because I really feel like I was so excited to have her. And then it was like the first episode, she did her routine. She did a burlesque routine coming out of a highlighter compact, and I was so excited. And she kind of fell on her, not kind, but she definitely fell on her butt, which kind of shook her up for the rest of the episode, and for the next challenge. So I kind of feel like I was really excited for her, and then she went home. But anyway, this lip sync was so good. I thought it was good. I don't know. A lot of people disagree with me. My friend Caitlin disagrees with me, because, I mean, Farrah was giving me like her pop star fantasy. She was like, flip, flip, and whirl, whirl, whirl all over, back that butt up. I loved it. And then Valentina gave me like her little quirky, like, meow, like her cute little flair to it, because, you know, she's a little out of the box, and I loved it, because if I lip synced I probably would have done what Valentina did more. I mean, I would have done more sexual cat stuff, but whatever. Anyway, so Valentina stayed, and Pheromone went back home, and just, oh my god, she just looked flawless, and I can't say that enough. So, you know, oh my god, I'm just so jealous of how good she looks. Anyway, next to lip sync for their lives were Naomi and Gia Gunn. This one, what I don't understand is how this wasn't a double Shantae stay, because they were giving me life. They were, oh my god, Naomi was like bending backwards and her hair was just like, whoop, and oh my god, she was contorting her body. She just turned it out. I was gagged the whole episode. I was like, oh, oh my god, she was flawless. Like, this is what lip syncs are all about. Naomi and Gia is exactly the definition of a lip sync for your life. Like, you want to see somebody turn it out, and they did. It was amazing. And from what I heard from the Drag Race spoilers, is the only reason that it wasn't a double Shantae stay, which everybody agrees with me. I've been talking to my friend Caitlin. I talked to my friend Corinne, who did not watch the whole episode. I actually sent her clips via Snapchat because, well, she's been lazy and she hasn't been keeping up with this season of All Stars. And what I watched from Trixie and Katya sitting down and talking about the episode after, is that they were like, this should have been the double Shantae. Like, this was the epitome of amazing. But from what I hear is that the only reason why it wasn't is because the drama behind the scenes. Once again, I'm not really sure, because this is just rumors of what you hear. You never know what goes on behind the scenes unless you are there. And unless, I mean, you get a confirmation. You really don't know. But from what I heard is because Gia was questioning and trying to bring up topics about the trans community, and I'm not, once again, I'm not sure. I wasn't there. But I think that is why there wasn't a double Shantae, because of the drama behind the sines. But oh my god, if you just get a chance just to watch that clip, please do. It was amazing. Like, even if you don't like Drag Race, come on, like, first of all, if you don't like Drag Race, like, go back under your rock where you live. But that is the fiercest competition I have ever seen on Drag Race for a lip sync. Like, oh my god, just amazing. And then the last to lip sync was Latrice and Monique. Monet and Manila were safe for this episode, and this was actually the episode to be safe, because you do not want to go up against somebody who is pulling out like what Aja pulled out a couple of times out of her lip syncs, like flipping up and upside down, turning, splitting. Oh my god, Aja is amazing. Can we just, let's get that out of the way. Aja is amazing. So anyway, Latrice and Monique were the last to lip sync, and they got a double Shantae stay, which I thought they were very good. I didn't think that they were as close to, like, I didn't think they were as close into the competition as Gia and Naomi was, but I feel like Latrice, she did her thing. She did it. And then Monique, she got a stay as well, which I thought they did great. I mean, personally, I would have picked it up a little bit quicker in the lip sync, but that's because I'm a dancer. I'm always ready to dance. But anyway, it was amazing. So, yes, that's what happened in this episode. That's not what I want to rant about. What I want, what I want, what I want to rant about is what I heard about as the top two and why they are the top two and who I think is going to be the winner, because from what I hear from the producers is who I think is going to be the winner. I mean, they don't control RuPaul. They don't control who picks the winner. I don't even know who's going to pick the winner. It could be the queens again. Last season, they had the queens pick the top two, which, I mean, ugh. How are you gonna let the eliminated people pick who's the top two? Whatever. We'll get to that in a second. Sorry, guys. So anyway, the top two from rumors that I've heard are Monet X Change and Trinity the Tuck Taylor. I don't know about you, but when I heard that, I was kind of like, Trinity, I get it completely. I'm like, okay, Trinity, yes, 100%. She has been killing it the whole time. I think she was in the bottom once. I could be wrong. She could have been in the bottom twice. But honestly, oh my God. And I think it was the episode where they all stayed that she was in the bottom. But anyway, I feel like Monet X Change, I feel like she was one of my top picks for season 10. But I feel like for her to be top two among all of these most memorable people, especially Manila. How is Manila not in the top two? Seriously? Manila has been killing it. She was only in the bottom once as well. And she was, well, bottom two. And then she was bottom one. But, come on. Anyway. Oh, no. She was only in the bottom three. Anyway. For Monet to be at the top two, above Naomi, who has been consistently safe, over Monique. Monique has been in the bottom, but I don't know. I feel like it should have been Trinity and Manila, or Trinity, Manila, and Naomi. Because if we're going by track record, as Monique said, they're the ones with the most consistent track record. Naomi has never been in the bottom except for the episode 5, where it was, if you're not in the top, you're in the bottom. But, like, honestly, so this is what is speculated. And from what I hear, the producers did not want, from what I read, I think it said it would look bad if we had an all white Hall of Fame. And I kind of sat back and I was like, okay, but last season, like, okay, if you don't know how TV shows work, is that the producer basically picks who they like and they put them on TV and they say, okay, well, these are going to be the final 4 or the final 2 or blah, blah, blah. That's for most TV shows. I know I have auditioned for a couple of TV shows. Sometimes, well, this is auditions in, like, period. Auditions, period. If they're looking for a certain type or a certain look, they will put you through. If you don't look like that, you're not going to get through. I know that when I auditioned for, I'm not going to say who it is because I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video. I don't know if I'm allowed to say who it was that I auditioned for. But anyway, they were looking for a certain type of dance. If you can't get the hint of who that might be, they were looking for a certain type of dancers in the city that I had auditioned in. And since I'm a jazz dancer and I'm blonde, pretty generic looking. I mean, there's nothing really special about me, except for like my style of dance is kind of it's kind of generic too. But I do like when I feel the music, I feel it. Anyway, so I thought I was a pretty good dancer anyway. But if you don't know, if you don't have that certain type of look or don't, whatever, if they don't like you, they're not going to put you through. So anyway, when I read that they were like, oh, well, it'd be really bad looking to have an all-white Hall of Fame, I was like, okay, but last year you had a chance to have, once again, if you don't know who won last year, why are you watching this? Last year you had a chance to put Shangela on the top as a winner. She had the most consistent track record. She was never in the bottom that I can remember. And she should have won. Not to put down Trinity, not to put down Trixie Mattel. I love Trixie. I watch Trixie and Katya all the time. I watch their YouTube series all the time. I love them. They crack me up and like obsessed. And she like her face, man, when she paints. She is the Picasso. So anyway, I feel like you had a chance to make sure that Shangela was the winner because she just did amazing. If you like Shangela from season 2, if you don't know, Shangela has been on the show 3 times. She was on season 2. She got sent home first week. By then, she had only been doing drag for 9 months. And then the next year, she did season 3. And she made it all the way to top 5. And from season 2 to season 3, you can definitely tell that she had improved so much that it was kind of like, who is this person? Like, she just popping out of the box again. And then, oh my God, the last season, season 3, she, once again, a completely different person. She refined her craft. She, like, oh my God, her body of work speaks for itself. She is truly, I don't care what anybody says, she is truly my winner of All Stars 3. Like, and that really disappointed me when I was like, what do you mean? And so anyway, last season they had the queens pick the top 2, and that's who they picked. They picked Trixie Mattel and they picked Kennedy Davenport. And I feel like the reason that they did not pick Shangela is because they were all gunning for the same crown. And Shangela was the one who sent most of them home. So why would you pick a whole bunch of catty queens to pick your winner? Like, come on. Whatever, anyway. So I feel like Shangela should have won. And then, like, there would have been no problem. So you gave the crown last year to somebody that I feel like wasn't the same level as Shangela. And once again, I love Trixie Mattel. Do not yell at me for this, okay? I love her. Like, I would love to meet her so much. So, Trixie, if you're watching this, I mean, you probably won't because I don't think you ever will. I would love to meet her. Actually, I'd love to meet Shangela too. But anyway, like, come on. You had a chance. And then now, based on the top 2, I feel like Monet Exchange is going to win. If all of the predictions are correct, I feel like Monet Exchange is going to win. And I feel like Monet Exchange is not on the same level as Trinity, Manila, like Naomi. I feel like she's not on the same level as them. I feel like she should have taken a year and refined her craft. Like, I know you're excited. You got all this fame from last season, but to make sure that you deserve the win, like, I feel like you should, especially if you're fresh off of a season. Like, when Katya went, I was like, living for her for season 2, because I think she just got off of season 7 of Drag Race, and then she went on All Stars season 2. I could be wrong, but I feel like she did very well. I feel like she took her time. But this is kind of like fresh off the wind of season 10. So I feel like you should have taken like maybe some time and worked on your craft a little bit more. And I see one more sponge and one more brown cow. I'm going to cry. I can't do it anymore. I can't. So anyway, based on that, that's who that's who I think is going to be the winner. Because like I said, if you don't know, like the producers kind of control everything. They control who the top 2 are. They control who the top 4, because that's who's making it. Now I'm not positive. I think, after all, I think because it is RuPaul's name and RuPaul's brand, she has the last say, but there's no confirmation of who wins, but that's really, like, that's who I think. Because if you don't know, producers kind of control everything. That's why they bring back people who cause drama. That's on a lot of TV shows. So if you're like, I wonder why this person is back. Like, I think season 2 of All Stars, they brought back Alyssa Edwards and Coco Montrese, which I feel like Coco Montrese, especially with her talent, I feel like she could have picked something else for her talent. I feel like they brought her back for the drama, and then I heard that they probably heard that Gia Gunn and Pheromone were having drama, so they brought both of them back in the same season. Same thing with season 9, where they brought back, or they didn't bring back, they brought to the show Trinity and Eureka, because they had past drama as well. So if you don't know, that's they really bring back people for like drama. They bring back people for views. So I mean, if you're a viewer and you like the drama, that's obviously what they're gonna do. So anyway, that's just kind of like my rant about what might happen, what probably will happen. Because once again, if you want to watch all of this and read the predictions for yourself, check it out. It's Drag Race Spoilers on YouTube. This is where I got most of my information from. The other I got from Twitter and other accounts. But anyway, if you want to watch it for yourself, just make sure that you check out Drag Race Spoilers on YouTube. Because obviously you're already here, so just take an extra click and go look at them. So thank you for watching my rant. If you like more of these rants, or if you want to, I don't know, just talk with me. Once again, I am totally here to like chit chat. Please, like, leave comments. Follow me on Instagram. If you love Drag Race like I do, make sure that you are following me on Instagram, and you can message me, because honestly, I love to talk during the episodes. Like, I will talk to you, not during the episodes, because that's what I'm watching. But I will totally talk to you during the commercial breaks. So anyway, follow me on Instagram. My name is GSZCZECH. I'll put it down somewhere in the description. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like more of my videos, just keep watching more. Once again, my name is Grace, and thank you for watching my rant / update on Drag Race. Thank you guys. Bye.